Okay, I lied. I took a setup. I took a loss. This is a loss that, let's just say I came into this trade full well knowing that this was lower probability. Um, whether or not this is good for my trading habits, it is what it is. I'm trying to currently either fucking pass the evaluations I have on Top Step or blow them. I don't want to re-up with Top Step. I'm trying to move on from them. I bought a Lucid account, which I'm not trading right now because I'm still with these Top Step accounts. So I currently have uh, three combine accounts and one funded account that I'm trading. I did not take this on the funded account. I took a payout yesterday on the funded account, so I did not want to. I don't even think I can trade on the funded yet. I don't know. I don't think I can though because I took a payout on it on Wednesday or Thursday. I forget what day. But anyways, this is a trade that we were obviously overextended, but the model was there. There was a reason for us to go higher, and I'll explain the reasoning. Um, although because we were so overextended and we were in such a premium, I obviously took this full well knowing that I could be buying the top here. It becomes less and less probable that you'll continue without a retracement the higher you get in the range. Um, so I took a chance here because why the fuck not? I have three combat accounts that I'm just trying to pass. Um, if I would have won this trade, it would have put me halfway to 3K, which is what I need to pass. Uh, now we're back to uh, only up 500 bucks on each of the accounts. I'm planning on risking a little bit more next week, and if the accounts get blown, they get blown. Um, I I need to just be on one platform. Right now, I'm in a bit of like purgatory, I guess you could say, or limbo because I have a Lucid account that I or that I'm not trading on yet because I don't want to manage two accounts at the same time. Or really, it would be three if I was trading my funded account, which I only reason I traded it this week and made money on it was because they fucking told me I had to. Otherwise, they were going to inactivate it. Now I'm sure they're pissed that they even told me to trade on it because I took profit and took a payout, which I wasn't going to be doing. So fuck you, Top Step. Um, bitch ass gonna deactivate my account. No, you know what? I'll just trade one time this week and get a payout on it. Fuck you. Uh, but anyways, yeah, I'm in a bit of limbo here between two um, funded companies, funded accounts. Like I don't know. So like I'm just hoping for the best on these express accounts. I'm not trading things that I'm not just fucking placing trades for the hell of it. Like this, my model was here, it was present, it was less probable setup because we were in such a premium. Hence why I didn't take it on my funded account. Hence why I didn't take it on the Lucid account. It was only on these express. Or it was only on these combat accounts that I really don't give a fuck about, um, and I'm trying to get rid of. So yeah, look. At the end of the day, I said I wasn't gonna place another trade today. Um, but then I remembered that I'm trying to get rid of these accounts. So, yippee, if it goes in my direction, hooray. I'm halfway to getting them funded, and that's cool. But also, not the end of the world if it goes against me, which it did, because I'm trying to lose the accounts in a way. So, enough of the tangent. Let me just go over the trade. The daily, again, I went over this in the daily recap. The daily time frame gives us literally fucking nothing. We're obviously bullish on the 4 hour at this point. You know, still have a little less than an hour, I'm sorry, a little bit. We have 2 hours until we close to know if we inverse this or not. But at the end of the day, I wasn't too concerned with that. We're not really respecting it too well currently. Um, we did open up an hourly uh, towards the end of this setup, like yeah, when I got stopped out. So not really too concerning. We didn't have this hourly open yet. When I entered off of this 15 minute. At least it wasn't the first 15 minute, it was the second one, so it was a bit more, of a retracement. Ideally we come down to this one, but it was a bit more. It wasn't fully just, the first fair value gap it touched, so that was nice. Uh, but just again, it's not deep enough for me to want to risk any sort of capital that I care about. Um, and then off of that 15 minute, we had a nice 5 minute inversion, and this was a nice pumpy candle. Like, that's no joke of a candle. But again, such a premium. We, I entered this trade at 11:40, 20 minutes before lunch session on a Friday. Like, you know, the time I was trading, the day I was trading, where I was trading in the range, did not make this for a very probable setup. Um, was my model there? Yes, and that is why I took it, because my model was there, and I don't care about the capital I'm trading currently. Um, so yeah, that was the setup. Obviously, I was going to break even here at this high. I did have uh, I have an alert here at this high, just in case we took ES's high first and left an SMT. I was probably going to break even in there. But yeah, that was the setup. Got stopped out minus 478 across all three combine accounts today. Again, I want to preface this. For myself, really, not for anyone watching, I really don't care. I'm happy you're here, hoping you can learn from my journey here, but like, this is more for me to look back on. If I'm gonna, like, I'll rewatch the video and like just remind myself, this is not a trade I would take normally. This is simply me being, um, using some discretion, understanding that where I'm at right now with the top step accounts that I have, I genuinely, it would be a weight off my shoulders if I no longer had them. It's a cherry on top if, you know, I'm able to trade it to it being funded. Cool. Then I'll stick with Top Step a little bit longer. But otherwise, again, hoping that I can get away from Top Step here. Um, the way I trade too, like, I don't risk a lot, even on combine accounts. Like, I'll risk 1%, so 500 bucks on a 50K per trade. And I'm usually targeting 1-to-1, so that means, it's going to take me at a bare minimum, no losses, going to take me 6 trades um, to be able to pass an account. And it just, like, that $50 price tag, it seems great and all, but not the way I trade. Because if I'm only risking, like, if I have to win 6 trades in a row, not in a row, but like, even if that was the path, I won 6 trades in a row, it'd still take me at least 3 weeks probably. Best case scenario, I take 2 winning trades a week, don't lose, and yeah, I pass the account. Like, but the way I trade, man, like, these $50 rebills, they add up. It's like there's no reason for it. I bought a Lucid account. I'm pretty sure I had bought it on a discount, so I don't know exactly what I bought it for, but there's no rebill. It's great because I can hold the account as long as I want. Feel no pressure in that sense. I'm able to trade on TradingView, so I'm looking forward to it. Um, but in the meantime, yes, I still have these top step accounts. I'm still trading them. I am hoping for the best with them, but I am, again, taking some setups that I normally wouldn't take, in hopes that I just expedite the process a little bit here. If this went my direction, cool. I expedited the process a little bit. I took a trade I wouldn't usually, and I won it, and we're a little bit closer to our goal here to get them funded. On the other hand, which we saw today, I ended up getting stopped out. Cool. We're a little bit closer to losing the accounts. I'm really just trying to expedite the process with these. I prefer, I mean, I think they just rebuild very recently, so I'd prefer to not have them rebuild again. Um, I think that would come up in the next 2 or 3 weeks. So, yeah, again, this was the setup. I mean, it was valid for the model, right? I had my higher time frame fair value gap being the 15-minute. We got a decent pullback, not the greatest. Like I said, I would have preferred it at least towards here, but at least it wasn't the first 15-minute. It was the second one we pulled back to. Then we hit a nice 5-minute candle that inversed to 5-minute fair value gap. So, at least the inversion was on a higher time frame. Nice big candle here. Um, oh, and my target, the reason why I was okay with still being bullish here is because ES has yet to take previous daily high. That's the only reason. And I know it doesn't have to because NASDAQ did, but it was just another target for me to be like, oh, okay, you know, price could go in this direction because of this. This high I have marked up here is simply just like a 4-hour swing high. I mean, it's like there's definitely some liquidity above that we're probably headed towards, but it wasn't something I wanted to target. It was just, God bless me. I was just targeting 1-to-1, but this was something that price I think wants to come for. So we'll see what it does, but that's that. We'll probably just end up ranging the rest of the day. Maybe we'll get a pump in the PM session here to continue. I don't think we'll retrace this entire move. I really don't. I think we're pretty bullish at this point, especially with these equal highs above. So we'll see. But we're also in this daily range, and we've been in this daily range forever. So honestly, we could fucking retrace the whole move. I don't care. I'm done with trading this week. So the afternoon session means nothing to me. And yeah, that was the trade. Yeah, honestly, I'm very happy with the trading week. I took technically break even week or slightly above break even. Uh, I took 3 total trades or no 4 total. I took um, there was 2 break even trades on this day. One of them just got unlucky. It should have been a winning trade, but with a market order, it stopped me break even. With a limit order, it wouldn't have. But 2 break evens, a nice winner here, which was the one I took in the funded as well. And then the loser today, which I normally would not take, but again, trying to lose this fucking account. Uh, obviously, yes, I took this accidentally on my Express account. So I immediately broke even. I hope that doesn't fuck my payout. I don't think it will. I'm surprised they even allowed me to trade on it. I was, but yeah, quickly made sure to get that out of the way. So yeah, that was that's my trading month so far that you're seeing, and hopefully we can continue doing well here. I mean, I'm very happy with how I've been trading this past week, 2 weeks, to be honest with you. And yeah, see what next week holds for us.